Hello guys, welcome to Prochus Vibes. I'm your host Prochus, okay, and I have this wonderful gist coming from Woodberry. Woodberry is one of the best friend, or let me say associate of the internet fraudster Hushpuppi. Now, this is coming from the U.S. courts. As right now, this news is reaching me right now from the U.S. court. U.S. court dismisses internet fraud case against Woodberry. The case may have fallen through due to insufficient evidence. There is no sufficient evidence to back the case that has been charged against Woodberry. And now this case has been dropped because of there is no enough evidence against him. A United States court has dismissed the multi-million-dollar internet fraud case against Mr Ponle, aka Woodberry. Yeah, his popular name, the popular name they know him for is Woodberry. Okay, now Woodberry was arrested alongside Raymond Abbas, popularly also known as Hushpuppi, in Dubai on June 10th, following multiple raids by the city's police. Both men and their accomplices were then extradited to the United States on July 2, that is July 2nd, for prosecution. Right now, I want you all guys to know that Woodberry, after he was arrested alongside his associates, Hushpuppi, in Dubai, they were both now taken down to the United States, and it was on the July 2nd for prosecution. Now, the report coming from Premium Times saying that the U.S. government filed a motion through its attorney, John R. Lounge. Now, this attorney is called John R. Lounge, and requesting that the case against Ponle, that is Woodberry, be dismissed without prejudice. Now, Woodberry's lawyer, John R. Lounge, said that the counsel for the government has spoken with counsel for the defendant, and defendant's counsel has no objection to this motion. Respectfully submitted, Lounge stated. Now, the lawyer also said it is in pursuant with Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure 48, which states that the government may, with leave of court, dismiss an indictment, information, or complaint. Also, the government may not dismiss the prosecution during trial without the defendant's consent. Now, a court order was issued by Judge Robert Gitman on Tuesday, said the government's motion to dismiss complaint without prejudice was granted. He said, without objection, the complaint against defendant Ponle is dismissed without prejudice. Now, everyone, I want you all to know that when a case is dismissed with prejudice, it is over and done with once and for all and can't be brought back to court. I don't know what is going on right now, but this is clear to everyone that this case that is in court for some months now, that has been charged against Woodberry. I think right now the court has issued dismissed on the case. However, when it is dismissed without prejudice, like in the case of Ponle, that is Woodberry, the dismissal is temporary as the prosecutor can refile the case within a certain period of time. The probable causes of dismissal ranges from unavailability of sufficient evidence, an improper criminal complaint or charging document, to loss of evidence necessary to prove the defendant committed the crime. Now, what I'm seeing here right now is that that there is loss of evidence let me say, important and necessary evidence to prove the defendant committed the crime. And now this crime or fraud that they said Woodberry committed, the defendant had no evidence. So right now the court have to dismiss him, and there are some possibilities that Woodberry will be a free man soon. Now, while the reason for the dismissal against Woodberry is yet to be given, there are indications that the prosecutor will refer a case against him. Woodberry is yet to be released from detention at the time of this report. According to complaints against Woodberry, an unnamed Chicago company was tricked into sending wire transfer totaling $15.2 million to him. Now, the company based in Iowa, Kansas, Michigan, New York, and California were also victims of the fraud, prosecutors say. Now, these are the companies that they said Woodberry wired and collected the sum of $15.2 million from them, and these companies are in New York and California. Now, these are the prosecutors that are charging Woodberry to court. Woodberry, the 29-year-old, was facing charges bordering of wire fraud conspiracy at a United States District Court in Illinois. Hushpuppi is still being held and prosecuted by the U.S. authorities. Hushpuppi is being held. He's still held and he's still prosecuted in U.S.
Dubai police have once again solved yet another case involving an international online scammer known as Raymond Abbas, but who goes by Hushpuppi on social media platforms. In less than just 4 months, Dubai's police force was able to solve the new operation dubbed Fox Hunt 2, where 12 other gang members were also arrested. Six raids were carried out simultaneously while the suspects were sleeping in their Dubai residences. After months of investigating and hours of monitoring the gang's social media accounts, a team of highly trained Dubai police officers were able to confirm the gang's whereabouts and fraudulent activities. The Nigerian Instagram celebrity, who was arrested on multiple fraud charges for crimes committed in different parts of the world, boasted about his wealth and expensive possessions on social media, claiming he is a successful businessman. Little did Abbas know, Dubai e-police teams were tracking his every move and taking note of all his social media activities. Hushpuppi and his team of scammers were known for creating fake pages for existing websites in order to redirect victims' payments to their own accounts. Dubai police have also found that the gang specialised in hacking corporate emails and sending fake messages to clients in order to redirect financial transfers and people's bank details to their own accounts. Before their arrest, Abbas and his crew members were responsible for scams amounting to 1.6 billion dirhams. In the operation, police officers were also able to seize items worth more than 150 million dirhams after they claimed 21 computers, 47 smartphones, 15 storage memory devices, and 5 hard disks containing data. 1,926,400 victims. Additionally, 13 luxury cars worth 25 million dirhams were bought by Hushpuppi and his gang, using the money stolen from people who have been scammed. Once again, Dubai's police force has fulfilled its commitment to protecting millions of people, both locally and around the world, from such malicious crimes.
Mami, ce vidéo le mi fait un joli, comment dire, robo,